education is key. It is not an added extra. It is not the final shine on an aid programme. It's not the bit that you cut first when it comes to aid cuts because somehow we've got to see the money in the south rather than at home. I would argue, at a time like this, in an economic crisis, we should keep the money at home to make sure that people understand what exactly is happening. Development education is not about putting out information about our aid programs and telling the newspapers and TV channels what good people we are being so generous to these poor countries. It is essentially about giving people skills to analyse, to understand what is going on. And people who have skills like that are dangerous. They are dangerous to the governments of the South, and they are dangerous to our own political authorities because they begin to ask serious questions.
The real challenge now is to inculcate the need for change in the infrastructure of global society. What you need to do is first change the minds and the hearts of people.
We play a role. We pay 30 million euros per year for programs of basic education, and we estimate that in the whole European Union we spend about 120 million, so the Commission is responsible for 25% of spending on development education. It should not be propaganda, basically. That's the idea behind it. And that's also the reason why we don't do it ourselves. I think it's important to involve NGOs because they are the best ones to translate the information to be given, the discussion to be organized to the national circumstances.
You need to become a person, not only to be a consumer, in order to be able to take positions and to ask these difficult questions to your governments. And that is depending on the whole education, so it should be integrated into the education programs. But what we could do from the Parliament, and what I could just suggest as a chair to our coordinators, is maybe to make an evaluation, to make a report on the state of education to development issues in Europe, and that we could do that maybe next year.
And the last one is the word change. It has been strengthened quite a lot by the participants of the first panel. I quote the President of Tanzania, the former President of Mkapa. He said, integrate the need for change in the infrastructure of society. And that's exactly what it is about, global education, to educate young people, but not only young people for change, in order to make them dangerous citizens, as the President of CONCORD told us, and to a certain extent also Eva Joly made a call to the people, be dangerous for the government so they take the right decisions. In fact, this can be a nice summary of what is global education. We would like to have more dangerous citizens in order to have a less dangerous world.